Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiedil Putera bin Sulaiman, ID Matric SDL 233-00024. And today I would like to present about the fundamental of economic concepts, Malaysia telecommunications industry and the palm oil industry. Okay, so today the topic is about the subject managerial economy. And yeah, so let's we go through. First of all, I would like to tell you about the background of Malaysia telecommunication industry, part 1, which is Malaysian telecommunication industry. Alright, over the years, this sector has evolved from offering basic telephony services to providing cutting-edge broadband connectivity, digital solution and next generation technologies such as 5G. So the industry is dominated by a key player like Spaces, Celcom, DG, which is it all totally merged entity of Celcom and also for the DG, and U-Mobile accounting for the majority of market share. So the government's focus on digital transformation initiatives such as the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, it called My Digital, and the rollout of the Digital National Berhad, stand for DNB, for centralized 5G deployment, reflect its commitment to leveraging telecommunication for national development. So as you can see here, there's an evolution of 1G to 5G, which is 1G is 14.4 kbps and it take 800 ms, and now we already evolved into 5G, which is before this 14.4 and now 1 to 10 gbps, and it takes only 1 ms milliseconds only. Okay, so next slide is about the market structure. As we can see here, some 60% of Malaysia's 50.2 million mobile subscribers are with the two largest mobile network operator, which is we can see here Celcom DG 20.1 million mobile subscribers, which is has a 40% market share, and Maxis 12.6 million mobile subscribers, 25% market share, and U-Mobile 9 million mobile subscriber and also 18% market share, and also Yes and the others. Right, so the Malaysian telecommunication industry operates within the oligopolistic market structure characterized by, first, few dominant firms. So the market is led by Maxis, Celcom DG and U-Mobile, which is collectively control over 40% of the market. These firms have the resources to invest in large-scale infrastructure and marketing campaign, creating significant barriers for smaller players. And the second one is high barriers to entry. First, capital intensity, which is building infrastructure, acquiring spectrum licenses, and maintaining network requires substantial investment. And the second one is regulatory restrictions, which is new entrants must navigate a complex licensing process regulated by the MCMC, further deterring competition. And the third one is non-price competition, which is we have still in this topic, and point 3 is non-price competition. So the first firm compete based on network quality, customer service, value-added offerings, for example, streaming bundles, device discounts, and brand reputation. Next, differentiation strategies include exclusive partnership with tech companies like Apple and Samsung for product launches. And the last one is 4, interdependent pricing strategies, which is pricing decisions are influenced by competitors as aggressive price reductions could trigger price war, eroding profitability for all players. Now we look at for the B, which is supply and demand analysis, 5G technology. Alright, so the advent of 5 5G technology has significantly altered the dynamics of supply and demand in Malaysia's telecommunications sector. On the demand side, consumers increasingly seek faster, more reliable internet service to support activities such as remote work, online education, and video streaming. Businesses too demand advanced connectivity for digital transformation initiatives including automation and cloud computing. The centralized management of 5G rollout by Digital Nasional Berhad (DNB) has sparked debates among telecom companies, some of which argue that this model hinders competitive expansion. Regulatory policies, while aiming to ensure fair access to spectrum, have inadvertently slowed the rollout of new technology. So the first one is about I want to share you about the demand factors, which is the enhanced user experience. Okay, enhanced user experience with speed up to 6 times faster than 4G. 5G enables seamless streaming, gaming, and remote work solutions. Our Malaysian 5G user also saw a significant boost up in upload speed, although not quite as significant as the jump from 4G to 5G. Next is enterprise adoption. Businesses are leveraging 5G for IoT application, artificial intelligence, AI, and cloud computing, particularly in industries such as healthcare, manufacturing, and so on. Next is mobile broadband penetration. As of 2023, Malaysia mobile broadband penetration rate reached 130%, indicating the growing reliance on mobile connectivity for personal and professional use. So as we can see in the graph here, which is if we can see here 4G just 6 times 31.8 Mbps, 6 times faster than 4G, which is 5G is more faster, 38.1 average upload speeds by mobile technology generation Mbps. Still in the same point, the second one is 2. Supply constraint, which is infrastructure challenges. Deploying 5G requires upgrading existing towers. These efforts are costly and time-consuming, particularly in rural areas. Next, regulatory delays. Dispute over DNB's centralized model have slowed the rollout, impacting service availability. Skill gaps. A shortage of skilled labor in network engineering and cybersecurity had further complicated infrastructure development. For example, while urban areas like Selangor and Penang have seen rapid adoption of 5G services, rural regions in East Malaysia face limited access due to logistical and financial barriers. Now, we jump into the pricing strategy. In an oligopolistic market like Malaysia telecommunication industry, pricing strategies are intricately designed to balance profitability with market competitiveness. Unlike perfect competition, where prices are determined by supply and demand alone, firms in this sector consider their rival action when setting prices. Maxis, for instance, offer premium price plans bundled with streaming subscription and device discount, targeting high-value customer. Meanwhile, U-Mobile appeal to cost-sensitive consumers through budget-friendly unlimited data plan. Pricing in an oligopolistic market like Malaysia telecommunication sector is shaped by several factors. First is interdependent pricing. Operators avoid aggressive price cut to prevent triggering price wars. Instead, they compete through promotional campaign and bundle offering. Second one, bundle service. Firms add value by bundling service such as free streaming subscription, discount on device, and family sharing plan. The third one, dynamic pricing model. Pricing strategies are tailored to different consumer segments such as student, enterprise, and rural users. For example, Celcom Digi's Unlimited Data Plan and U-Mobile Youth Focus Package demonstrate the use of segmented pricing strategies to attract diverse consumer bases. D. Policy recommendation. The Malaysian government should consider adapting policies that promote fair competition, improve infrastructure, and enhance consumer welfare. One effective approach could be incentivizing infrastructure sharing among operators by allowing multiple companies to use the same towers and fiber optic networks. Costs can be reduced and rural coverage can be expanded. Another recommendation is to revise the centralized 5G deployment model to allow greater collaboration between DNB and telecom operators. This will encourage faster rollout and better alignment with market needs. Finally, implementing stricter regulation to ensure transparent pricing and service quality will be empower consumers to make informed choices while fostering trust in the industry. Next, we go through about the palm oil industry. So part 2, palm oil industry in Malaysia. So I will tell about the background of the Malaysian palm oil industry. So as we can see here, there's a graph which is Indonesian dominated global production with 59%, followed by Malaysia and Thailand. So there's 3 Asian countries produce 87% of the world palm oil in the 2022 until 2023 market year. So this is a global palm oil production market year. So global production 77.56 metric tons, and Indonesia were leading 59%, which is 46 metric tons, and the second one's leading by Malaysia, which is 24%, 18.4 metric tons, and after that Thailand, Colombia, Nigeria, and the others. So the palm oil industry in the Malaysia plays a crucial role in the country economic development. As one of the largest producer and exporter of palm oil globally, Malaysia palm oil sector contributes significantly to the national GDP, employment, and foreign exchange earning. Palm oil is a versatile commodity used in a wide range of products, from food and cosmetic to biodiesel. Both large-scale corporations like Sam Darby Plantation, IOI Corporation, and Felda Global Ventures are smallholder farmers are integral to palm oil production. Key contributors, large-scale firms, which is major corporations such as Sam Darby, dominate the palm oil landscape due to the vast holding of plantation lands. So it gives advanced processing technologies and global market reach. And meanwhile, for the smallholder farmers, typically owning between 2 to 50 acres of land, a significant part of the Malaysian palm oil industry. Although smallholders face more challenges compared to large firms, for example, limited access to capital and technology, they are a vital part of the industry workforce and production system. Market structure. So this creates a scenario where large firms such as Sam Darby, Felda Global Ventures, and IOI Corporation setting price and controlling substantial portion of the supply chain. So for the example, Sam Darby Plantation, which is we already know, right, one of the largest palm oil produced globally, manage over 600,000 hectares of plantation and own processing mills. This integrated approach allowed the company to control both the cultivation and the processing of palm oil, which reduce production costs and help the company to maintain a competitive edge. So smallholder lack the resources to invest in advanced farming techniques or technology, making them dependent on larger firms for access to the market. Production and cost. Felda Global Venture. Large firms such as Felda Global Ventures benefit from economies of scale that significantly reduce their per unit production cost. For example, Felda Global Ventures, or we stand for FGV, operates one of the largest palm oil plantation in Malaysia with over 800,000 hectares under cultivation. The company's large-scale operation allowed them to use mechanized harvesting equipment, automated processing mills, and advanced irrigation system, which reduced labor costs and increased yield per hectare. So Sulun Jamil Muhammad Sharif, which is National Felda Settler head, he said settlers can now focus on making Felda the best plantation scheme in the world in line with the government's wishes. Production and cost in comparison, Felda Settler scheme. Smallholder farmers like those in Felda Settler scheme often rely on manual labor for tasks such as harvesting, which is more labor intensive and less efficient. Because smallholders lack capital to invest in technology or mechanization, their production costs are higher. For instance, a smallholder farmer may need to hire workers to harvest palm fruit, whereas a larger firm could use machinery to reduce labor requirement. This results in a higher per unit cost for smallholders, making it difficult for them to compete on price with large firms that can produce at a much lower cost. Sustainability and opportunity cost. So this is a logo for RSPO, which is stand for Certified Sustainable Palm Oil, the signal that used for SPO Certified Sustainable Palm Oil, a global trademark. So the opportunity cost of focusing on palm oil production is evident in the trade-off Malaysia faces when allocating land and resources. A notable example of this opportunity cost can be seen in Sarawak, where large area of rainforest were cleared for palm oil plantation. The opportunity cost here is not only the loss of valuable biodiversity, but also the potential tourism revenue from ecotourism and the sustainable use of forest resources. Malaysia must now invest in certification schemes like RSPO to meet environmental and social sustainability standards. Policy recommendation. So this is the last slide for my presentation. Okay, so first one is support for sustainability certification. To enhance smallholders' market access, the government could provide financial incentive for smallholder to obtain RSPO certification, which is stand for Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, microfinance and access to credit. The government could establish a microfinance facility specifically tailored for smallholder farmer. For example, Bank Negara Malaysia has previously supported agriculture credit program for smallholder. The third one is cooperative and collective bargaining. The government could promote the creation of smallholder. An example of this is the Koperasi Felda Cooperative, which supports settler by pooling resources and providing a collective platform for better bargaining. And research and development, R&D, for sustainable practices. The Malaysian government could fund R&D program and at developing new, more sustainable palm oil farming techniques that smallholder can adopt. For example, MPOB, Malaysian Palm Oil Board, has already been involved in research to improve palm oil yields and reduce environmental impacts. So that's all from me. I hope you will understand, and thank you so much for watching this video, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.